Right, I'm going to shuffle the cards to get some fresh energy for Pisces. I'm like sort of whispering because my parents are in bed. It's really late here. It's after midnight. Okay, spirit guides, universe and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Pisces' highest good. How is Pisces feeling in this first week of March 2025 with regards to the one they're thinking about dealing with or manifesting in, please? Okay, so 3 cards for how Pisces is feeling in this first week of March 2025. Right, Pisces has got the Hierophant upright, so major for Taurus. So Pisces, you could have Taurus placements. You've learnt from your mistakes. You're very wise, and it's from experience. Okay, so you've become the teacher. The student has become the teacher, and you're ready now to let other people know about the things you've learned through experience, through life experience, through harsh lessons. You don't want other people to make the same mistakes if you can help them. Let's get one more. So you're going with your better judgment. The 4 of Pentacles is the miser card, so it's like I'm conserving what I have. I'm not trying to grow with anyone. I'm not trying to invest in anyone. I'm holding on to what I've got for me. The Lovers, major for Gemini, so you could have Gemini in your chart. Now the Lovers is a divine union, so it's 2 people that the universe has brought together, their soulmates. They're each in love with one another. Now Pisces, your person has got, what's that, the Knight of Cups reversed with the 3 of Cups reversed. So if they were upright, it would be like, that could be a group of people, okay, or it could be 3 people in a love triangle. So it could just be groups of people celebrating, or it could be a third party dynamic. Now, trying to take your cup into an already crowded situation is no good. So cups are emotions. You know, it's an offer of like a declaration of like, I love you and I'm showing you that I have these deep feelings for you. It's romantic vibes. Expressing yourself to one another, offering a cup of emotion. A Page of Cups tends to be an apology. A Knight of Cups is going towards what is already a complicated situation. Now that's reversed, so it's like the Knight going the other way and removing his cup. So maybe someone who is in a love triangle is like bowing out. Do you know what I mean? Because if you think of that horse as galloping away, this is the opposite of going towards a person. We're galloping away, you know, we're removing our cup from that situation. So it would be like, leave them to it. I'm not competing for anyone's attention anymore. So that's what this person's showing up as now. This could be from within inside a union with you because you've got the Lovers. So there are two soulmates showing up in your energy. Or it could be that you're looking for that. But this person is removing themselves, the one that's showing up in your reading, is removing themselves from a third party situation. It's not leaving them fulfilled. Now we've got a Page of Swords and they're watching and waiting to see what happens now that they've withdrawn from that situation. Maybe they're trying to see what that person's reaction is. The Empress, okay, so this was their better judgment. They're showing up as their true selves, as a Taurus or a Libra. It's the major for those two signs. The Empress is someone who's wise, who's forgiving, who's loving, nurturing, creative, abundant. She can create from zero as many times as she needs to. She's pregnant literally, or she's pregnant with ideas, pregnant with possibility. She's motivated, she's sophisticated, she's intelligent, she's strategic, but she's down to earth and caring, and she's all four queens, okay? So she's an excellent provider. So mega abundant in terms of love, money. The Empress is all four queens. So this person could be a Libra or a Taurus, but they don't have to be. They're showing up upright, so they're very much in their power. So perhaps them withdrawing from something that's not good for them has empowered them and made them, you know, the status that they are, truly like they're back in control. Let's get 3 for the outcome. Right, so we've got a lack of equal balance, a lack of give and take. 2 is a number of balance, and Pentacles are investment of time, money or energy. So we're looking for the same on both sides with the 2 of Pentacles. And when it's reversed, we don't have that. Someone's investing inequally. Feeling like this person may have cheated on you and they want to return to the relationship. They're a soulmate and they shouldn't have done what they did. I feel like you and this person are connected because of that Lovers card. Look, the 10 of Pentacles reversed. So the 10 of Pentacles upright is lasting generational wealth. It's what's acquired when 2 people put their salaries together and work hard for many years to provide for their children, for their children's children, to help out elderly parents who are sick, to pay for, you know, a house, cars, pets. That's reversed. So we've got a lack of balance, a lack of equal give and take. We've got the 10 of Pentacles reversed as a loss of that generational wealth. We could be getting a division of assets here. Right, we've got the Devil reversed, but that's with the Ace of Pentacles and the 5 of Wands reversed. So we're trying to avoid arguments. We're trying to release ourselves from temptation, from addiction, from bad habits. And it's causing better investment into this relationship. So there could be a rebirth here. After what's been a lack of investment and a loss of that lasting generational wealth, we could now be reinvesting, having released ourselves from a toxic habit, a toxic connection, a toxic distraction. Well, I say released ourselves, I mean, you know, the one that's showing up for your reading. Someone's released themselves, and it's not you, it's them. You know, they're literally galloping away from a third party dynamic and love triangle. They're gathering information and they've become the best version of themselves from doing it. It's the wise thing to do. And there's going to be a brand new investment, and they're getting away from what was toxic. They could have been dealing with a Capricorn, but the Devil card, although it's the Mage of a Capricorn, when it's reversed, it's good. It's a good reversal. It means you're releasing yourself from toxic habits, bad habits, self-sabotage, addiction, weakness, anything that was tempting. We're avoiding arguments and we're reinvesting massively. So we could have the recovery of a breakdown of a marriage here due to a third party, or where someone's, strayed from a soulmate and made a mistake, getting mixed up with someone else. They've stopped that now and they're focused on this. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. Okay, you know your situation and you might be looking at the cards and going, no, I know what that is. And that's okay, What's the nature of this connection, please? If you're not involved with anyone, and that Lover's card is just something that you want, or you have Gemini in your chart, even if you have Gemini in your chart or Taurus in your chart, you're trying to be wise and keep to yourself until you find someone who's not in a tangled web. And this person, if they aren't involved with you, they're just untangling themselves from whatever triangle they have been in, and they want to equally invest. They want someone else to equally invest in them, So let's see what the nature of this connection is, or will be. Ooh, beware of codependency. Addictive behaviours are affecting your romantic life. That's so weird, because I literally used the word codependent and addiction, didn't I? The Devil. Someone's been codependent, okay, and they were in a tangled love triangle and they've released themselves from it. And the universe is going to reward them for doing that. And they're going to reinvest either with you in the future or in the present. They may not know you, or it could be someone you're married to or in a relationship with, that you're in love with, but it could be that you're not involved with anyone right now and this is just a total separate energy. They're getting themselves out of, mess. They're trying to learn not to be codependent anymore. And they are doing that. They're changing, okay? They're getting more independent. I mean, no judgment, because I've literally done that and then I've become really independent afterwards, and it's been the best thing that's ever happened to me. Sometimes you're just in a phase where you're not feeling that good about yourself, or you haven't got that much to offer, and so you accept situations like that where you wouldn't normally. True love, a deep and enduring connection going beyond superficial attraction, is on its way. This person's changing for the better. Whether you're already with them or they're coming in the future, they're going to be a better version of themselves, okay? They're going to have grown, they're going to have evolved. What are they going to love about Pisces? I want you to be happy, even if that means being without me. Oh, well, that's unconditional love. To love someone, whether you get to be with them anyway, that's unconditional love. There's, such a depth to this person's love for you that if they've broken your heart and you can't forgive them, or they've let themselves down and cheated for whatever insecure reason, if you're never with them again, they just would want you to be happy because they unconditionally love you. That's true love. If they think that they're no good for you, or you think they're no good for you, they would agree with that and they would just never wish any harm. They wouldn't be bitter. They genuinely want to see you happy, even if it's with someone else. So you could already be involved with this person. Let's get shadow love, because I want to find out why they were in a love triangle. Why have they got the Three of Cups reversed with the Knight of Cups reversed? Ooh. Yeah, tangled, closed off, not emotionally available, distracted, hurt in the past, tangled, unable to free yourself from a sticky situation, taking a step back helps you see clearly. That's what they're doing. Alone, you feel like you're in the situation all by yourself, but it won't be like this forever. Ending, you're pretending that it's not ending, but it's time to let go and make a fresh start. So that's what they're doing here is the Empress. Escape. Love is an emotional escape for you. Be sure you're getting involved for the right reasons. So they've possibly known that this was a third party situation and entered into it knowingly because they wanted the thrill, they wanted the excitement, they wanted, they got a lot out of someone breaking their vows to be with them. It gave them self-esteem, it gave them confidence, but they've withdrawn from it by choice. And they felt lonely, but they've done it anyway because they know it's the right thing to do. They've withdrawn their energy from it because it wasn't theirs to start with. Unpredictable. Never know what they'll do. Unreliable. Live wire. So that, yeah, this person was all over the place and they just treated them like crap. So they've regained. They knew that it was a codependent situation. It was their own doing. So they've withdrawn from it. And they're the best version of themselves now. They're the Empress. They're so wise. They've released themselves successfully from these toxic habits. There was a lack of balance, and we didn't get to the Ten of Pentacles with this person. We never would have. If you're in a third party dynamic, how on earth are you going to get the Ten of Pentacles? How on earth are you going to get equal give and take? You're not. Because this person's putting it into someone else. They're building a life with someone else. They're helping keep a roof over the other person's head, not yours. You're just getting, the shit end of the stick. Cheap thrills, and it's like, that's exciting, but there's no longevity in it, and it can make you feel really, really bad about yourself because you're just not getting invested in, you're getting dumped on, you're the last priority. The other person's the first priority, and that makes you feel really rubbish. It goes the other way over time. So it's true what people say, it can't really ever last if it stays, in that. It can't last how it is, it has to change. So this person's emotions, you are the only one that I see. So they don't want anyone else, they want to be exclusive. I don't like all the attention that you get. I'm sorry to say that although this person is the Empress, they're quite clingy. They've been codependent before and they could get very, very attached to you, Pisces. So you're going to have to draw some boundaries and make sure that... I mean, I don't mind people being a little bit jealous of me. I quite like that, but not if they're going to be accusing you of stuff or assuming that you've been up to no good. You don't want that. You don't want them being like, where are you going? Who are you going with? What time are you going to be? You don't want that, like someone on your back, like a, like a monkey on your back. You don't want that, do you? You want like trust. There has to be trust. So a little bit of a red flag with the fact they've been codependent, but don't worry too much because they have become the Empress. They have successfully released themselves from a toxic situation. They're evolved. They've grown with that devil reversed, and the universe is rewarding them now with financial abundance for this spiritual hard work, this evolved, way of being. The Empress is the highest status in the tarot deck. She's equal to the Emperor. She's all four queens, so they are intelligent. They've become the Empress from the learning that they've done from all of this, the reflection, withdrawing themselves from it, bowing out, and focusing on themselves. The universe is rewarding them for that. So don't worry too much. I would have worried how they were before. I wouldn't worry now. Okay. Let's get a time in and see when they're coming in for you. They're not a terrible person. They were probably just in a phase of their life where they felt needy. We've all done it. Or if you haven't, you will do at some point. Time is being delayed, okay? So we're not being given a timing on this. There's a bit more spiritual hard work to do. They need to continue with the good work that they've been doing for a little bit longer. And so do you. They're only allowed to have you when they truly deserve you and when they would treat you right, okay? So let's get you some advice. Subconscious mind. I realise that subconscious beliefs or programs may be holding me back from my desires. For example, if I want money, I may have been told things growing up that I'm subconsciously holding on to. So I go back to my past and release beliefs that no longer align, substituting them with ones that do. So it's interesting because you've got the miser, which is holding on to money, conservation rather than spending. It could be the opposite of a growth mindset or a money abundance mindset. Money's everywhere, it's all around us. You have to reach out and grab it, with a business opportunity, putting your CV out there. You're not handicapped by anything. So it's only our perception that we're poor. It's only our perception that we're not supposed to live an abundant life. It's only our perception that if we spend the money we've got now, there won't be any more. That's just perception. It's not reality. Okay. You could set up a channel, and have income till the day that you die. In 2025, this is what's possible. We're actually able to receive and create more abundance than ever before. So make sure that you don't drift into, ideas that are detrimental when it comes to money because of what you've heard or been told, because different generations, they lived in a different time with less opportunity, less fluidity, less flexibility. They had a longer number of years in a job. They had golden handshakes. They had less change. The world was less volatile. But we're able to be more dynamic, more fast-paced, and we get opportunities from that. We've got a greater span of opportunities to be entrepreneurial. So, you can get recognised or noticed or spotted, through social media. You can set up your own channel, be your own boss. You can celebrate and have a job doing something you love rather than taking an industrial job because that's just what people did, or woodwork because that's just what people did because it's what was available. You know, be a seamstress because that's what's available, it's what society expects. Now you could make pottery or travel and get paid to do it because you do it on a channel. So you get more jurisdiction over what you want to do to earn your money, how you want to do it, and for the length of time that you do it. You could do it till the day you die. So it's great times. You must be really positive about the times that we're living in, so drop those ideas that older relatives or people from decades gone by, generations gone by, have put in your head, because that was the right thinking for that time of their life, but it doesn't apply now. It just doesn't apply. So it's a different world that we live in now, and it'll be different in 50 years' time and 100 years' time. It'll be totally different again. And the things that we're telling people won't apply to them. They'll have totally different opportunities to us still. So you got to live in the present, not apply other people's wisdom that was relevant in their lifetime. It's not necessarily relevant to us now. That seems to be coming out for you. Curiosity, you already are enough. Acquire things little by little. Rome was not built in a day, okay? No one expects. If you look at ants, they're not expecting to have a massive ant home, without lots of hard work over time. When you fast forward a nature documentary, well, they do that anyway in documentaries, but it's because so much time has passed in order to achieve the end result. A tree growing, a flower coming to bloom, a seed being planted. We're going to achieve our dreams, and we're going to do it little by little. We're not doing it overnight. No one's expecting that, and you're not to put pressure on yourself that's unrealistic. Stop taking life too seriously, okay? Have fun, because when you raise your vibrations, you do better problem solving because you've deleted all that cortisol from your brain. You come up with solutions when you're happy. You come up with great ideas. You problem solve. You go for a walk and you've moved your body, and suddenly you've got endorphins and things are just clearer, and you feel much more can-do and positive. So be content with what you've got. You've probably got a lot more than what you realise. It's all relative. So, we can get too much focus looking forward and what we want to achieve and how we need so much more, but probably incredibly lucky in the grand scheme of things compared to billions of people around the world living in poverty. I'm probably doing pretty good. People living in war, people living in danger, people getting abused, people homeless. You have a beautiful life more than likely, So don't make yourself miserable. Do not live miserably thinking about all the stuff you don't have or what you haven't achieved yet, because you can totally do that as a human being. You can make yourself miserable where you actually are living a really good lifestyle. Reality is your health will deteriorate in years to come. So you'll never be this abundant again in terms of your health. So that's something people take for granted every day, is their health. Wealth, we've flipped the lid on that, and it's the other way around now. We can acquire till the day we die. We can acquire wealth. This is a very good thing. letting go of grudges, being someone that doesn't, allow themselves to look back 24/7 and actually give themselves a breather from it. It's okay to reflect, it's important to reflect, but we mustn't live miserably. So we must discipline ourselves with how long we spend thinking about certain things and how much time we put to stuff like that. Right, I am going to turn off and I'm going to get this mediumship reading done and then I'm going to get into bed. Please don't forget to give me a like and please support the channel. And you started it, it's less than a year old. I started it at the beginning of last summer. Thank you to anyone who's subscribed recently. Please take care and I'll see you in the next one.